Good morning, friends and family. It's a new day. We're excited to be here. We've got a guest today. Her name is Dibbles. She's going to be showing you modifications, mostly just laying down dog. Welcome to day 2. Let's get started. So happy to have you here. Good morning. All right. Oh, I know. She gets excited. She wants to say hi. All right. Hopefully you've got your mats and you're feeling good from a solid day 1 start. Dibbles wants to say how proud she is of you for showing up for yourself yet again this morning on day 2. Day 2, where it's all about noticing, just kind of noticing how your body's feeling, how your energy's feeling, and kind of taking note throughout the day on what lifts your energy, what drains your energy, and just kind of noticing how you're going through your day and how you're moving through your day. So we're going to begin here, just seated in a cross-legged position. You can softly close your eyes. Or you can just soften your gaze if closing your eyes is uncomfortable. Breathe in, breathe normally. Notice your sit bones touching the ground. Noticing how your head feels, if you're still a little sleepy from the night, if you're feeling excited for showing up for yourself this morning. And just start to notice. Notice your breath. Are you breathing deep into your belly? Is your breath a little bit shallow in your chest? We want to breathe in our belly, filling our belly like a balloon with our diaphragmatic breathing. You can just kind of slowly start to scrunch your shoulders up to your ears and drop them down. Inhale and scrunch your shoulders, scrunch, 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 and drop them down. Inhale, scrunch, and let go. Inhale, up, last time, scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Exhale, let them go. Good. Slowly start to roll your shoulders backwards, up towards your ears, bringing the shoulder blades together and around. Just kind of waking up our shoulders this morning. I don't know about you, but I'm a belly sleeper, and so my arms are always above my head, and my whole neck and everything is always congested. Go ahead and switch directions. Good, roll forward. Always feels so good. Good, now let's take it into some bigger arm circles, small arm circles, but bigger arm circles. Backwards. As you start to kind of lubricate in the shoulders, you can go a little wider if that feels good. If not, stay small, stay here. Again, it's all about doing what feels good in your body and noticing what it is that feels good. Go ahead and switch directions, because we're all a little bit different. Good, go ahead and bring your arms forward. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe even drop your nose down to your chest, chin to chest. Feel a nice opening in the back of the neck. Inhale, open your arms. Chin to the sky. Exhale, other arm on top. Give yourself a nice big hug. Thank yourself for showing up for you this morning. Drop your chin to your chest. Nice opening in the back neck. Good. Open. Inhale. Chest to the sky. Open that throat chakra. Good, and just kind of wiggle the shoulders out. Wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it. Awesome. Okay, we've got our collarbones right here, and we're just going to start to kind of tap underneath of there. This is a really big lymphatic drainage area, so just kind of going along just right under your collarbone. So our lymphatic system is our drainage system. It's what kind of moves toxins through our bodies, inflammation through our bodies. It's kind of like our sewage system. Good morning. And that lymph system doesn't have its own kind of pumping system the way that our circulatory system does. You know, our heart beats itself and that kind of stuff. Our lymph system only moves through movement. We have to move to get all of that kind of sewage out of our body. This is one way to start it. There's a big portal here underneath the collarbones. It kind of opens that up. Also, go ahead and kind of squeeze underneath your armpits. It's another area to kind of get that lymph flowing. We've got lymph all throughout our body, head to toe. And again, it really is like our sewage system. It's kind of what helps flush out toxins, bacteria, viruses, anything. And kind of waking that up in the morning can kind of get things flowing. You can even kind of brush down through your neck, maybe from coming behind your ears. And start to massage the shoulders a little bit, not because that has anything to do with the lymph, but because it feels amazing. Go ahead and squeeze those traps. We hold so much tension in our shoulders. Good. And while we're here, let's do a couple neck rolls to one side and then the other. Noticing how that feels. Noticing if there's any sticky spots and maybe holding in one of those spots a little bit longer. Good. Okay, we're gonna sit up nice and tall, nice long spine, and we're gonna extend our right fingers and tilt our left ear to our left shoulder. And our right fingers are slightly lifted off the ground here. So feeling a nice elongation through the right side of the neck. It should feel amazing. And you can kind of tilt a little bit back and forth and just kind of floss. Floss the right side of the neck. You might tilt the head a little bit forward, tilt it back. Being gentle and also giving some nice tension relief in the neck. Now to intensify it just a little bit, go ahead and kind of try and bring your fingertips, the backs of your fingertips, to your forearm. So just kind of lifting that hand up and extending out through the palm. Woo! It really makes a difference in my space over here. And if you want, kind of play with that arm, maybe lifting it up a little bit, bringing it back down. So yes, there's poses that we know help the body, but we don't have to be in these perfect positions, and it doesn't have to look any one certain way. We can move within that pose. Okay, go ahead and release. Just kind of wiggle around a little bit in the shoulders and notice different sides. Does one side feel different than the other? Well, let's even it out. Let's drop the right ear to the right shoulder, extending those left fingertips out, just barely above the ground. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing into your belly, feeling your belly expand like a balloon. You can sort of floss the neck here, back and forth. Some of us might have some front neck tension here, especially if we're sitting at a desk typing all day. If you do a lot of driving or texting, pretty much a lot of things in our modern world. If you want to intensify this a little bit, go ahead and lift the fingertips towards the sky as though you're trying to bring them back to your forearm and extend out through that palm. Good morning. Notice the difference, notice the intensity. I even feel it a little bit in my forearm here. And again, you can kind of floss back and forth. Awesome. Go ahead and come back up. Give some shoulder rolls here. Just kind of move it out. We're going to do a little bit of a seated cat-cow. Kind of did a little bit of this yesterday with Around the World. Go ahead and pull back and then pull yourself through. Pull your heart through. Inhale, chest up, throat open. Exhale, coming on back. Allowing you, really using those knees and pulling back to pull your shoulder blades apart. A nice opening in the upper back. Inhale up. Extend that heart forward. Exhale. Awesome. Good job, guys. We've got one last thing that we're going to finish up with today, and it's a banana. So we're gonna put ourselves into a banana pose. So go ahead and lay on your mat, if you have a mat that you can use, and you're going to scoot. You're going to bring your arms overhead. Ooh, just extend out. Extend through the fingers, extend through the toes. Maybe even lift the bottom back. Let that lift up and extend out. Okay, good. And now bringing your hips over to the right as far as possible, and bringing your feet and your hands over to the left, just like a full-on banana. And you can grab your right fingertips with your left fingertips if that feels good. And maybe even bringing your right foot over your left. And we're looking for a nice side body opening on the right side here. You're in a banana shape, your hips are to the right, your hands and your feet are to the left. And really start to feel a nice opening in the side body. Again, if you want to grab those right fingertips with your left hand and put your right foot over your left ankle. And breathe. If you feel any kind of tight areas on the right hand side, breathe into those areas. Feel them expand on the inhale. And relax on the exhale. Opening up the side body. Getting some fresh oxygen into our body this morning. Good, go ahead and release. And we're just gonna come over to the other side. So scooting your your hips over to the left. Arms and feet over to the right, just like a human banana. And if you would like, grab those left fingertips with your right hand. Place your left foot over your right ankle. Ground down through that left hip. You might feel that left hip trying to open up. Try and keep your shoulders on the ground as much as possible, your hips on the ground as much as possible. And enjoy a nice side body opening. I know I feel it even in my hip flexors, under my armpit, tricep. A little bit in the quad. Just depends on where your body's needing some opening today and where you feel it. Deep breath in, breathe into any of those places that you notice need a little bit of extra love this morning. And exhale, relax a little bit deeper. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and scoot your bum back underneath of you, your hips back underneath of you, and just squeeze your knees into your chest here. Just give yourself a nice little hug. Maybe roll back and forth from side to side. Giving your low back a nice little massage, a little good morning. Let's have an awesome day. If you like, kind of roll your hips around here, roll your legs around. Lubricate those hip joints. We'll work more to the hips tomorrow. One last squeeze. And if you would like to roll up, you can roll up. Give yourself an extra massage here, or you can just use your arms and safely come up too. Whatever you prefer. We're going to end seated today in whatever way feels good to you. Thank you again for showing up. For you and with me, inhale, arms up to the sky. Palms come down to center. Thank you for showing up and honoring yourself, your body, your desires today. And again, as you move through your day, just kind of notice, how things make you feel in your day. Whether it's how your body moves after coming off your mat today through your movements, how you feel after drinking a glass of water with some lemon in it upon waking, or even getting some extra water in your day, how it feels when you move a little bit more, how it feels when you make healthy choices and eat healthy foods, or how it feels maybe when you have certain conversations with people or yourself. How is your self-talk? Just kind of noticing how our habits affect our energy, how our conversations affect our energy, and seeing if there's a good balance between things that are draining us, things that are boosting us, or if we maybe need to add in some more things that are boosting us, like some breath work throughout the day, some deep breaths, or maybe a little bit more stretching throughout our day. Maybe we add in a 10-minute walk here and there, or a little bit of extra water. Just kind of noticing what things make you feel good and starting to lean more into those. And then the rest will kind of take care of itself. So have a beautiful day, everybody. Thank you so much for showing up again for yourself and with us this morning.